We got the Nonchalant trial. Why I say trail? Oh my god. The Nonchalant trial for Song Jin Woo. I'm not gonna lie though. This anime, me personally, was overrated as fuck. I'm just saying, I know a lot of people like this anime in the anime community and shit, but this shit to me is overrated as hell, bro. I'm not a fan of fast-paced anime. I'm not a fan of the main character being OP in the first 3 episodes of the show. It doesn't show me no character development, no character bonding, no nothing. It's just like a quick adrenaline. You feel me? We don't really get to get the story. But let me go ahead and shut the fuck up and let's see what my boy CJ got going on today.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life, to Rampage Jacksoning his fucking door and redoing an entire video from scratch. Alrighty.
Then what happened, CJ?
We are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out. They just wanted straight Manoa panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank smurf of doom, Mr. Sung Jin Woo. So
Sung Jin Woo.
To watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all, every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So, without further ado, the Jin Woo trial.
The Cougar trials. I'm glad.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
So
so
before we
much water in
actually
here.
dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. Jin Woo here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were, S rank to E rank.
Now, before he go ahead in the video, bro, S rank doesn't mean shit. Gang, when I tell you these S rank niggas are useless, when I tell you these S rank niggas literally don't mean shit, bro, I can't make this shit up. Twin, I cannot make this shit up, bro. I'm thinking niggas S rank, they're finna come out here and show out their skills or something like that. Move my camera up a little bit, man. But come on, I'll go up this a little bit. There we go. Oh, bro. Damn, why did I fuck up the camera? I should just left it the way it is. When I tell you, I'm thinking these S-rank niggas finna come out in the show and show their talent on the reason why they S-rank, bro, they ain't do a goddamn thing but just get swept around and get played around like the goddamn Hinata. Or the goddamn, what's her name? Sakura.
S being the cream of the crop. Highest ranked niggas in the game.
You would
These are
think.
your one above alls, Radiants, Challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass. In showers, never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty-ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
They go from A rank to B, C, D, and E. And Jin Woo was a fucking
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
this nigga was trash. He sucked! Hot ass, button buns. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, Jin Woo, was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, Jin Woo's here? Ah, shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer.
Now, I ain't gonna. Oh my god, bro. I wanted to get straight to the action, bro. His group, straight bitches. Can't respect them niggas. His group, straight bitches. After, I'm not gonna cap, bro. I'm the type of nigga like, when it comes to anime, bro, if you put me in the anime world, bro, I will be a 10-toe type of nigga, all stripped, nigga. I'm telling you, it don't matter what anime world you put me in, bro. I will come to be the strongest nigga in that bitch. So when his group, after they went through the dungeon, bro, and them niggas start acting like bitches, they didn't want to go to no more cave, no more dungeon or anything, bro. I just can't respect that. Oh, now you seen this shit dangerous, gang? Oh, now you don't want to be a fucking hunter no more? You don't want to be a nigga that solve dungeons no more? Nigga straight bitches. Shorty right here, though, I don't catch. She was trying to get my nigga some pussy, but you know what I mean? He ain't really catch that. You know these anime niggas, they don't really get when Shorty trying. Shorty was throwing the pussy at him. Shorty was throwing the cat at him, but these anime niggas don't never catch that shit, bro.
Ain't shit number one because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know a fucking name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this every time like, Jinwoo, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place
His mama.
because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody.
Blicking them.
Incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, Aaron Yeager style.
Them boy got spanked.
Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And Jinwoo decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for Jinwoo, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And Jinwoo gets a second chance at life as a player.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to the system, though, I did hear the system give, like, battle for him to damn near complete, right? I'm not talking about the cast that he be doing, like, the dungeons that the system give him is literally for him to complete. He's damn near like a test for the system, or am I tripping? Now, at the end of season 2, we did see a lot of strong niggas coming to the plate from the dungeon and shit, and we seen his pop. We met his pops and shit. No. Was it his pops? No. I'm tripping. His pop is the one that got they tried to lock him up and say he was a fucking animal. This nigga wasn't human or some shit like that, right? Yeah. But I can't wait to season 3 though. No cap. Hopefully it's a little bit better with the pacing, like the backstory can get a little bit more and better. You know what I'm saying?
Player. And as a player, he has the ability
To level up. But that went straight to
Finally
work.
get out of bronze.
Nigga was glitching.
He was not destined to be a trash ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot.
Nigga did everything. A healer, a fucking assassin, everything.
Exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A. Attack of the Smurf. This man Jinwoo caught some bodies. And I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human
Oh, yeah.
booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum-ass 6-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got Jinwoo and this trust fund bum ass, I got all this gear for nothing, Nepo baby Jinho. Like, don't get me wrong, I with bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to steal the ass. Like, this nigga sucks, but he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now, when Jinwoo met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsuk, and he explained to Jinwoo, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsuk. All we need.
Wait, didn't that nigga became one of his shadows? I'm pretty sure that he became one of his shadows. And a strong one too.
We'll be on our way. Now, Jinwoo picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight. And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
And this is when Jinwoo knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and Jinwoo is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in money. Boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack.
Boy, they thought they were finna get out of there. Freaky.
So this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dong-suk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man,
I left it.
I left it outside. Jinwoo and Jinho, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment. Capiche? Huh? So they leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow
Start
up the entrance
digging
to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E rank that they had holding their bags.
That nigga Jinwoo is really like that, nigga. That nigga Jinwoo, I ain't gonna lie, this song right here, he was one-shotting shit, bro. At this time right here, bro, I'm looking at this nigga like, oh my God, that nigga cold, gang. They got over here like J. Cole in this bitch. Bro, he was one-shotting everything. Now, that was also one of the things that I hated because this nigga was OP. And it came to the point where it's like, it's almost like Saitama, but Saitama was a little bit like, relaxed a little bit. You feel me? Like, there was some battle and shit that in Saitama you could see like, okay, he's gonna be OP with this nigga. He's not gonna be OP with this nigga. But it was the point where like, damn, I can't even get a fight out of him because every single fight that's gonna present, he's gonna one-shot niggas. Oh, he's just gonna win every time. Like, there's no hope of like, there's no emotional like, oh damn, this is gonna be a good fight. Cause it's not. It's gonna be a one-shot. I know who the winner is. But let's go ahead.
Was a Smurf of doom.
That nigga went out there for XP only.
Like dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga.
That nigga wanted his XP.
Baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked a boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the scheming 6-stack come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jinho killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill Jinwoo and we'll let you live.
He ain't
Jinwoo was
gone.
like, nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around, kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, Jinwoo gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them.
All of them.
Boom these bumps. So this mage ends up blasting Jinwoo and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just...
Little ass nigga, weak ass nigga, get that shit out of there.
Oh, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month. But that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to Jinwoo and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E-rank, bronze 3. What the fuck you gonna do to us, huh?
Slice his fucking throat, nigga. Oh, his head. Oh shit.
With
Oh.
no emotion, just
Oh.
decapitates this man. Niggas is shocked. They like, nani? How the hell did an E-rank just kill a D-rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew, oh my god, this isn't an E-rank. This is a Smurf of doom. So they all try to jump him, but it is no use. Look at this, he flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Old boy comes in with a swing, misses, knife to the gut. And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so Jinwoo easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball.
Oh my
Instant flash.
God.
It's a knife to the
Mm.
balls.
Kill.
Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just off of that, this man done caught 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Cause he still had to deal with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Wu Speed blitzes him and tells him,
When gone, sit your little ass down, nigga.
just another fucking scrub stuck in Elo hell. Boom! Face plants this bum! And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, oh, hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch ass nigga. Cause what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard me. I swear to God, out.
Damn.
Quintuple kill.
This man just wiped the whole team.
Hey, yo.
Off all 6 of them niggas, sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Wu called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Taeshik Kong. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened, Jinwoo was on a raid with his old crew, with old nigga and fine shit. And during this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Taeshik Kang. But Mr. Taeshik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit.
No cap, I ain't lie. That's a solid bounty hunter right there. I ain't gonna cap. He ain't do nothing wrong in my eyes. Nigga collecting a check for some terrible ass niggas. What?
The father paid Taeshik to
$100K.
That's what he did.
That nigga said he got that bread.
Reasonable. They
That
deserved it. However,
bread.
What was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. They saw old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when Jinwoo and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until Jinwoo stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your back line and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God,
Yo.
this is Jinwoo's first offense of letting somebody get their ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So Unk told Jinwoo, hold on there, young player. Let the OG handle this one now. Now, Kang was a B rank hunter, and Unk was a C rank hunter. And also, you can't forget, Unk has 1 arm. And before one of y'all say, but usually, characters with 1 arm are usually strong. Hey,
Nah.
guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga with 1 arm. So Wu, why the fuck did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why?
Yeah, he wasn't trying to blow his cover. Cause his old squad was like, man, we know this weak ass nigga can't do nothing, right? He didn't want to blow his cover, but this the thing that pisses me off about anime sometimes, bro. Y'all niggas be waiting for the last minute to be like, oh yeah, bro, I got these new powers. Nigga, I almost died. What the fuck are you talking about? I got these new powers. You was gonna let me die? Like real talk, you was gonna let me, like on some real nigga shit? I'm not gonna cap. Sometimes, bro, y'all anime niggas just don't understand common sense. Cause imagine if a nigga that I knew that was weak. You know what I'm saying? I know the nigga is a bitch. He was weak and everything. We get into altercation. And this nigga out of nowhere gets some power level up. And he's stronger 10, 15 times stronger than me. And we get into altercation. Now, in my head, I'm still thinking this the weak ass nigga that I remember. See what I'm saying? So, you gonna let me go into a fight that you know damn well I can't win, but I'm in this bitch just because I'm trying to protect you. The whole time you can beat this nigga with 1 shot, but you decide to sit back and let my ass get beat and on the verge of down when the nigga it's literally when the nigga has the knife going for the headshot. Nigga gonna come out of nowhere. Look, they gonna be like this. Nigga, are you serious? You're gonna have to see me. You gonna have to see me.
So you could read your
Fuck.
opponent, so you could download them to beat them later. Like, nigga, you could download download his ass while fighting him. But nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. You got five over here falling to their knees, panicking for a lifeline. Oh my god, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, Jinwoo finally decided to save this man. But
Enough is enough.
too late.
No,
Think
bro.
that nigga with the Jinwoo special, watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. Fucking serial ore farmer, bro. Now Tae-Shi Kung wasn't an idiot like the six tag. This man knew off the rip. He ranked my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now this fight for Jinwoo was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when Jinwoo got that notification and the system said once again, "What the fuck in this nigga?"
Yo, he said when that nigga got that notification. Oh, nah, that ain't gonna lie. That shit was dope. Nigga said we got that notification. Lock in, nigga. That shit said lock in, twin. Oh, God.
Boom this nigga, or I'm stopping your heart. So this man start hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whoop this
Yeah.
ass.
Hold on.
Jinwoo
Oh, my
lances a
God.
blow at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Tae-Shi was stunned. He was like,
I'm
"Oh,
here.
shit.
Lane, you know I'm here.
Motherfucker just warming
Lane,
up."
you know I'm here,
He
nigga.
was. And that cut that he landed
Poisonous.
the left side of bro's face because Jinwoo's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. Jinwoo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But Tae-Shi ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible, and he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that Jinwoo just took. And that man Tae-Shi was talking shit. He was saying, "Yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line.
I don't need that bitch no more,
Like
nigga.
the bitch you are." But Jinwoo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him,
Born again.
Yeah, it get like that. Oh, nah, hold on. My headset just died, bro. Hold on. Need to hear what he said. Yo, lock in.
"You are." But Jinwoo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him,
Born again.
Yeah.
bro, just look at his face.
Yeah, I'm
He
everything.
knew
A healer,
it was
assassin,
over.
all that.
Bro can heal
I'm
himself.
everything, nigga. A
And
mage,
he has a
whatever,
spare
nigga.
healer in his
I'm
back line.
everything.
It's over. At this
Fuck.
point, just
I'm the
boot
main
this
character,
nigga, my nigga.
pussy.
Just get it over with. So it was all over. Jinwoo activated that murder.
Yeah, it get like that. It get like that. Look. Over with.
This man sucked.
Nigga, is this fucking domain? Is this a domain expansion? Oh my god.
And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved
Now
in
they
his
got
heart.
put in the
And all he
genjutsu.
saw before the lights went out was this man Woo ore farming over his body. I don't know what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker ore farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Tae-Shi Kung became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom, the Woo Trials. Y'all righty, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit B, scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man Jinwoo is not new to fighting crazy-ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But there was one boss.
Oh
that
my
put so much
God.
butt to ass on this.
This nigga. Hold on, nah. We need to. Hold on.
Rethink this hunting shit.
Hold on.
And it was none other than the 7-foot big-bodied Igris the Blood Ray.
This nigga Igris, like out of all the fucking dungeon nigga, Jinwoo Soon. Jinwoo don't fuck, bro. This nigga Igris was out there, like bro. Jinwoo, bro, in this fight, this nigga said, man, put the fucking blade down, bro. Jinwoo told this nigga like, yo, bro, you're not really like that with the hands. He said, what? Jinwoo told this nigga, man, all you just a sword type of nigga. You can't hang me with the hands. Nigga, you crazy. That nigga put the blade down and went straight to work. I'm talking about belt to ass. I'm talking straight belt to ass.
Look like he just jumped out.
Look. Y'all about to see? Y'all about to see?
Bullets off the rip. And this was the ultimate test.
And he didn't really beat him though. Yigers was just like a, what's the word I'm looking for? A noble type of nigga. You feel me? He was really like, if you beat me, I'll follow you. But if you can't beat me, nigga, you a pussy. Straight like that.
For Jin Woo, Igris looked at bro and said,
Are you a real nigga?
Or not.
Phony nigga.
Yo.
God, bitch boy.
so Igris speed Jin Woo.
Oh my
And just
God.
like the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He
Yeah,
was not
yeah,
playing
yeah.
with bro.
Nah.
Then he strikes again, and Jin Woo blocked it. But that
Fuck.
strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room. And 1 second later, he's already on his ass. Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe. And by God, Jin Woo was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Igris had Ultra Instinct. But Jin Woo was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's
The armor was
parried
too
it,
good,
and he
nigga.
came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again. This man Jin Woo was lost, couldn't do nothing. He been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jin Woo's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So Jin Woo decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing,
Throw the
I might as well
hands.
just throw hands.
Nigga said.
And Igris, being a gentleman, decided,
Oh, we throwing hands. I like you, little nigga. All right, let's throw hands.
Bro was already winning the fight, but decided to come back
Yo, hold on.
hands with him.
Hold on.
This man is a demon. And Igris wasted no time. Bro stood there in ore farm for 2 seconds.
Boom, nigga. Oh my
This
God.
man in the ground. Punch was so fast it was unreactable, and it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then
Two of them
walked him
bitches.
down and hit him with the
Damn.
humbling this man to a pope in the wall. And I tell you, boy, Jin Woo was trying his hardest, but he could not land a single hit. Igris had perfect defense. But while Jin Woo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ended up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some health off. But this kick enraged Igris. Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started juggling and
Oh my-
dribbling this man like a
This nigga just gave him a 5-piece combo in mid-air, gang. He just gave him a 5-piece combo with no fryer, with a goddamn Popeye chicken biscuit with no drinks. Look at this shit. Look at this nigga in the air. It's. Oh my. Oh shit. Oh my God. 1, 2. Hold on. Hold on. 3, 4. Hold on. 5. No, hold on. Matter of fact, it was a 6-piece.
Flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Igris was playing with a new toy
It's
he
over
got
with.
for Christmas. Bro
It's
was
over
hitting
with.
with the Broly
It's
Ray,
over with.
then threw it across
Wave the white flag. It's over with.
And look how he just conveniently landed on the throne. Then this man Igris walked up to him like,
Come on, bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne. Or sit here and die like a bitch.
I got
Igris
bitch.
uses the force to call his greatsword and swings at Jin Woo. But Jin Woo enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye, finally doing some damage to this man. And this is when Jin Woo just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat and said, nah, I'm not done yet. He starts shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause. But look at this. Bro started tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. Pause. But dog, this insane lock-in moment by Jin Woo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, insane work. Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try, but bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The Jin Woo trials. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of just
This
trial
it?
1, this man got 7 bodies.
Oh.
One
Wait, this only season 1? He only did season 1?
count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So, will Jinwoo make the round table? Will this stat line get even more ridiculous? Spoiler, yes.
Hey, that boy CJ, bro, I swear, it's like I can't skip his vids, bro. I can't skip that nigga CJ vid. It just be too OP. But look, though, appreciate y'all boys for watching. You know what I mean? If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment your favorite part of the video. And I will see y'all nigga on my next fucking reaction. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe, man.